Okay, so here I am about to get started on my hike today, Saturday the 19th of November, on the Chattooga Trail. I have to park here. That's where I'm parked. And I'm going to get to this Chattooga Trail, I have to take the Foothills Trail, just a little less than a mile. So that's where I'm going, and I'm going to Ellicott's Rock today, and then back to a campsite. So that'll be it, and I'm excited and ready to go. Here is a view of the Chattooga Trail. I'm going along right there's the Chattooga River, and then here's the trail going north up to Ellicott's Rock, and then that's the trail going back to where I parked the car towards the Bartram Trail. So I'm about halfway up to Ellicott's Rock, and it's about almost 3 o'clock. Right about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm doing pretty good on time. I'm making sure with what time it was when I passed the spot where I'm going to set up camp tonight, where I want to set up camp. I marked what time it was then, and so that way I've estimated how far I can go to what time until I need to turn back and go back the other way. So here's a pretty view of the river. You hear the big falls, but you can't see them from here. I gotta keep going. So sometimes you're hiking at such a good pace that you kind of stop and you forget to stop and really enjoy some of the views. Not every enjoyable view is necessarily a summit to some peak. So, sometimes you kind of, without having that in your mind, you tend to miss stuff like this. How cool is that? Looking down at the river and seeing the terrain of the Chattooga River right there. Some people don't realize how pretty that is. And they hike so fast that they forget to even look at it and enjoy it. So, in fact, yes, parts of this trail, this Chattooga Trail, are going straight alongside the river. Like, literally, right up next to the river. So, it's nice because it's a little sandy, it's a little soft, easy on the ankles and the knees. So, and the heels. So, and it's pretty. Being able to look at all that river. But yeah, having fun, going strong. Woo! Look at that. Yeah! Get some. So here's where I camped tonight, first night on the Chattooga Trail, right next to the Chattooga River. Is the trail right there. Trail goes right back up there that way. So that's where I camped. It's a fairly flat little spot. Worked out pretty well. And of course, fire ban, so no campfire. I hiked pretty long yesterday anyways. I actually didn't get here until after 6 o'clock. So it was dark.
It's already cold. But I ate my chicken soup with some cheese and beef sticks, and drank some hot cocoa, and using my stove, lightly roasted a couple of marshmallows. So that's what I did. Now I'm gonna pack up and continue on towards the Bartram trail. And I got about 25 miles to do today. So we'll see how it all works out.
So here is Lick Falls. There's my pack and stuff. There's the bridge that continues to go south towards the Bartram trail. And that's the trail that I just came from. So this is day 2 in Nep Ready. Pretty waterfall. So here's another pretty waterfall. I'll have to check on the name of this one when I get home, because it's not labeled on the map that I have. But it's a little ways away. It's a good 3 miles or so past the War Womandale picnic area. So there's the fall. Let me zoom in up there. Zoom back out. There we go. It's a pretty falls. I have to check the name of it because I don't remember. But yeah, there's the bridge, and I crossed over, and that's the way I continue. So, hey everybody, having a good time, doing my thing. Catch you later. Okay, so here I am coming up real close to Pinnacle Knob and coming around that bend of the trail. I just thought that was a really pretty view. You see here in the fall, all the trees changing colors and stuff. Looks very pretty. And as you can see with the trail, it's quite a bit uphill here on the Bartram. Should be getting to Pinnacle Knob here really soon. Pace is good, not as fast as I wanted it to be, but you know, that's okay. The lower part of the Chattooga trail earlier this morning went pretty quick. I made some good mileage there. Boy, is it noisy with all the leaves having fallen. More leaves fallen than normal for this time of the year, and compared to other years, mainly just because it's been so dry for the past 2 to 3 months. They've just been really dry here. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go for now. So here is Pinnacle Gap. There's a side trail that takes you up here. It's steep and it's a little rough, but the view is worth it. It's pretty much a 180 view looking down into town. I forget what town it is. I'll have to add that in. But you can see a little bit of smoke coming from the wildfires up in North Carolina, which is up over that way in that direction. So it's a good thing that I'm kind of going back down and taking the Bartram the other the other direction, more east and away from all that, which is that way, which is not smoky at all. So this is fun. It's a nice little rock view, rock outcrop on the side of the mountain here. Gives you a good view. So, alright, back to hiking. So, here we go. Rock that says Bartram Trail, and then a rock that barely says Windy Gap. So Windy Gap, the W's kind of worn / covered up by peat moss and stuff. But yep, Bartram Trail, Windy Gap is where I'm at right now. So, and that's my marker for telling me. Fantastic. So this is where I camped last night here at Wilson's Gap. And I'm packing up as the sun just came up not too long ago. And the trail is up that way to continue on to Rabun Bald. So since I'm coming back here today, the plan is just to leave my tent and some of my gear, my cooking gear and stuff here, as I have been the only one up here on this trail. So since this is just a day hike, it's going to end up being 11 miles round trip up to the Bald and back. So I'm going to leave half of my stuff here so I'll have a much lighter pack and just be doing a day hike. Well, that's it for now. So I'm about halfway between Wilson Gap and Rabun Bald here. And just stop for a second, catch my breath. Doing some serious elevation climbing today. And just a beautiful morning view. Looking out down across these mountains and valleys here. Beautiful view. Very nice sunny day. It's a good bit windy, but it's also still pretty cold. It's probably only about 45 to 50 degrees outside. So it's a little bit on the chillier side, but better than the opposite. Alright, peace out. Rabun Bald, 360 view. Beautiful countryside. North Georgia, North Carolina. Lots of prettiness. Very, very pretty view. Some town down there. People who get to live up here, man, they got it. They got it made as far as getting to be in this type of area of the country. So beautiful. Here I am. Just hiking up Rabun Bald, second highest peak in Georgia. Doing a 360 view. Here's the marker for Rabun Bald right here. Done right here on that rock. So that's that. Here I am, hiking on the trail. Got a good pace going. Having fun. Yep, having fun. Mostly downhill right now. Coming down from Rabun Bald. So that's it. Happy hiker. See if I can get all the way to War Woman Dell's MWA campsite tonight. Gotta stop at Wilson Gap and pick up my tent and some other stuff. So right now, coming down, I'm making some really good time because my pack weighs, like 12 pounds instead of 30. Which is normally what it would weigh at this point if I had everything packed. Right now, I'm carrying just a good bit of water, because water sources have been pretty scarce and taking forever to extract and purify. So a lot of time lost with that. But it is what it is. So catch you later. Nope. Nope. So it's day 3 in the afternoon, and I'm about an hour and a half, roughly away from the WMA campsite close to War Woman Dell, where there's a good water source. And that's where I think I'm going to stay tonight. I'm going to finish this day a little bit on the early side, because I'm tired. It's day 3. I've been doing over 20 miles each day. I think I'm going to cut this one to right at 20. Give or take a mile. So I did 11 miles this morning, hiking up the Raven and back down. So this afternoon, about 8 to 9 miles. I'm going to call it quits then. My right knee's bothering me a little bit, so I don't want to push it too much when I've got a whole nother day, at least a half day, maybe about 16 miles, 14 to 16 miles I got to do tomorrow before I drive home. So, making it happen. Having fun still. Great weather. Love the sunshine. The leaves are a little annoying, but it is what it is.